Hello, Spice enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Business Sauce podcast. I'm Eva Wolf, and today we are diving into the transformative episode 3 Grow the Business You Always Dreamed About. In the past episode, we talked about the comfort zone, creating a life and career that you love, and how you can start to kick the game in the business game, all right? So today, I really want to do a nightlight on the 80-20 rule. There is a spicy tip of this episode. Get ready for a game changer. Let's implement the 80-20 rule. Identify the crucial 20% of activities that contribute to 80% of your success. Streamline your efforts and watch your business experience exponential growth. It's time to trim the excess and maximize your impact. But we're not here to simmer, we're here to boil over. So let's infuse some heat into your business journey. Step 1. Optimize with the 80-20 rule. Spice up your efficiency. Also known as the Pareto principle, is a principle that states that 80% of outcomes come from 20% of causes. It can be applied to many areas of business. I would give you some example. If we speak about sales, 20% of sales reps may generate 80% of profits. If we speak about customer care, 20% of products may generate 80% of complaints. If we speak about website traffic, 20% of pages may generate 80% of traffic, etc., etc., etc. So, the goal of the 80-20 rule is to identify inputs that are potentially the most productive and make them the priority. To be clear, if you're not really familiar with numbers, the 80-20 rule can also help businesses cut waste by identifying where time and resources are being wasted. You want to grow the business you always dreamed about. And for that, you need to think about numbers. When we speak about grow, we speak about going bigger, going up. And this is your secret weapon for efficiency. So start to dive into the 80-20 rule. Identify the 20% of activities, clients, or products that bring the most results. You need to analyze your business. You need to look at numbers. You need to put some KPIs on your business. You need to see what's going up and what's going down. So focus on maximizing these, cut out the non-essential, and witness a surge in productivity and growth. Step 2. Turn dreams into reality. We can call that the flavors of success because turning dreams into reality requires a strategic approach. So you need to ask yourself, what are your long-term goals and what short-term actions can you take today? It's really just 2 basic questions you need to ask yourself again. Write it down. Take your time, breathe, think. And when you ask yourself, what are your long-term goals? It's not the goals for next month. It's the goals for at least 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. Sometimes you have people that they will ask yourself, so where do you see yourself in 10 years? And this is the most complicated question I ever had. I hate this question, and I'm sure you hate it too. So don't go too long because the world changes super fast with the new technology and everything. You can't really project yourself like you could in the past. So just think about your business strategy in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 2 or 3 years, and see what action can you do to go to these goals you just think about. When you do the long-term goals, then you can start with the short-term actions. If you don't project yourself, you can't start to make action to grow the business you always dreamed about. If you need to take days, weeks, months to think about what's your goals, take your time. It's better to take your time and fix your goals than start actions with no goals at all. So remember that every action you will do need to have a big goal. You can't just play with hope. You can't hope to be successful. It's not working like that. Hope don't give you money. Hope don't help you to put food in your fucking fridge. So you have to think about what's your goal, what do you want, and then you take action for that. Align your daily efforts with your grand vision, seasoning each step with intention. Think big. Allez, step 3. Scale your business. You need growth. It's nice to dream, but now you need to scale. You need to go deeper. You need to go higher. All right. We said in this episode, you don't want to go down. You just want to go up every single day. Even if you do little step by little steps, make the steps that you comfortable with. Don't do steps to look like someone else or to copy someone else's business plan. You don't want to create a copy of someone else's business. You want to be unique. You remember in the last episode, I spoke about this little fish in the big blue ocean? So keep this fish in your mind. You can just draw a fish on a little piece of paper and put it on your desk to remember that. You need to think about that every single day. You need to create a business that will kick the market. You want to kick the market, remember that. So let's go back to the scale part. Scaling demands careful planning and execution. Don't go crazy. Don't think that it's easy. This is the most difficult part. You don't wake up the day after and you're a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. You need a strategy to scale your business. You can't jump like that straight away. You can't. And if you do, I promise you, if you scale super fast, you will crash super hard one day and it will be super hard to just go back up and go back to the normal scale. So don't think too hard, don't go crazy, and think before act. I'm just super honest with you because I saw a lot of companies scaling like crazy and then they have to sell the company or they just have to close it. Anyway, I don't want to put this bad vision in this episode, but I want you to realize that you can grow the business you always dream about, but go slowly, respect the steps, and be smart. The best strategy is to go up slowly every single day, every single month, every single year to have a sustainable business. Scaling isn't just about growth. It's about sustainable expansion. Okay, so it's time to fuel your ambition, scale new heights, and grow the business you always dreamed about. You can also be inspired with success stories, with other successful entrepreneurs, discover the challenges they conquered, the strategies they employed, and the unique spice they add to their recipe for success. So look at successful entrepreneurs, they build billion-dollar businesses and look at them. What did they do? Are there some fishes in the deep blue ocean or not? Like just look at them strategy and have fun with what you do. It's the most important. All right. So see you soon to the next episode. I love you. Bye bye.